Teaching eye contact. Sit or stand in a room of no distraction and wait until your dog looks at your eyes. The millisecond that your dog's pupils meet yours, you can either click or say yes and then move to feed your dog a treat. If you move to feed your dog a treat as you say yes or click, sometimes you can click by mistake, the dog looking at your hand and not your eyes. If you're just not having luck at getting the dog to look up at your face, you can try making an interesting noise to see if the dog will look up, and then you can click or say yes. Obviously, don't make a noise that's going to make your dog overexcited or playful. For some dogs, it may be easier to look at your eyes while you're standing up. For all dogs, but especially fearful and reactive dogs, in your first training sessions, you want to blink and look away often, as staring can be intimidating. As your dog succeeds, you can raise criteria. Here you can see I've made it harder for Lou by moving food around as a distraction. Other ways of raising criteria is asking for longer and longer periods of eye contact, as well as increasing other distractions. Please follow the link to view the video on how to teach an attention noise, which can also be used to interrupt undesirable behavior. A noise that always sounds the same works best for a cue, but you can also condition your dog's name to mean, "Look at me." Say the attention cue, pause, then feed a treat. Repeat 10 times. You want your dog to suddenly look towards you expectantly. If your dog is wandering off, you will need to find higher value treats or a less distracting place to train. The next step is to say the cue and click or say yes for eye contact. Do not give the dog a treat if the dog does not look at your eyes. Here you can see I'm conditioning my attention noise by making the attention noise and then feeding a treat. This will make it more likely that Lou will look at me after I make the noise and make it much easier to train the behavior. Here you can see me demoing the same step, but instead using the dog's name. Lou. Lou. Now you're ready to move on to the next step. Say the dog's name. As the dog looks at you, you can say yes or click, and then feed a treat. Lou. Yes. Lou. Yes. If you've said your attention cue and your dog does not look at you, go back a step. Yes. Get it. Yes. The steps. 1. Click or say yes for eye contact and add a cue, or build the cue's reinforcement value first before starting, by saying the cue, pausing, and then feeding a treat. 3. Ask for longer periods of eye contact. 4. Add distractions: food, toys, smells, environments, distance, people, and dogs. 5. Ask for eye contact for access to the environment. If you are interested in building your dog's attention on you, here are 4 games you can play with your dog. Simply click on the video link to get to the video. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe for more free training videos.